what is real.
Okay, I want to see what happened
And so you
here.
keep going and seeking, searching and finding, discovering, believing, knowing,
Erica, where did you say?
confirming.
Okay.
And every step of the way,
1 minute delay.
you're deconstructing everything you ever thought, and at the same time confirming everything that you ever thought.
So Rich, yeah, so Erica, why don't
You realize there are no coincidences, but you see patterns everywhere. And then you get surprised. You connect the dots. You feel the presence. You hear the voices inside of you, outside of you. Where are they coming from? Welcome.
All right. Thank you.
You created this moment, and we heard your call. We created this moment, and we knew you were coming. Welcome to the Mystics, your portal, your friends, as we guide you, as we accompany you into the unknown, becoming the known, and what you knew being reconsidered, being blown apart, put back together 1,000,000 times over. This is the ascension. This is the dropping in. This is everything. And we're here for it, with you. I'm Riz Mirza, psychic medium, shaman, trance channel, locksmith of the soul. Let's open the doors.
And I'm Lady O, intuitive empath, reprogrammer of the mind, the soul, and the heart to live a better, more peaceful life. Welcome to Psychic.
Okay, continue on.
All right, here we go.
We got this.
Okay. Let's just say like a couple things so we can
Let's go back.
hear, people can hear.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose it in about
I
1
don't
second.
know. I don't want you to start the message.
No, what
again.
happened was the welcome video was playing in the background because
Yeah,
it's
I know.
automatic, but I
Yeah.
turned it off, so it's fine.
Okay.
All right. So what I was saying, the first thing that I think I said was
Gold.
we saw that Patricia got her pizza and she sent the
Right.
video of the box opening, which I wanted to see a video of Patricia holding the box,
Look.
but okay. I don't know how you're going to see it. You think you're going to see that? Yeah? Oh, you can see it. All right.
She
Hope
got
you
the
enjoyed
pizza
it.
we sent.
Hope you enjoyed the pizza we sent you, Patricia. Probably going to end up becoming a tradition when we do this.
Okay.
All right. So when we're going back to Christine or Christina?
This was Christine.
Christine, so sorry you couldn't hear your message. I see gold around you. I see gold energy around you. Some people think gold has to do with money. But when I see gold, it has to do with 3 specific things. One is solar plexus chakra being activated, being very strong now. Perfect time for you to come forward and feel fully surrendered to your authentic self and allowing yourself to say the words that spirit is placing on your tongue and trust that flow. And that is you being more peaceful and present in yourself and knowing that you're now stepping out of being afraid of what anybody's thinking about you, knowing that you are here because you come in peace. And so you're here to express that in any way that you choose because you know you mean no harm. So you're full permission from your higher self to step into that. That's what I see when I see gold. The second thing that I see when I see gold is I see that you are at a perfect time to be highly conductive like gold metal itself. Gold is a great conductor. It's also very soft and malleable. It's not like steel, right? We don't build buildings out of gold, even if we had tons of it. It's because it's too soft to work with in that way. So sometimes there's audio cables that are tipped in gold because of this conductivity. Anyway, so that's what I see is that this is a great time for you to do anything that is kind of extends your aura out. Now, what does that mean? Physical activities where you might say it's almost like it stretches you. So what would be a good one for you? I would say, well, dancing is great. Free movement with your body is great. Also, believe it or not, I've actually have had people who who saw this gold energy around, and they told me that they were fishermen, so they could and they were always extending that rod out into the water. Anything that extends your antenna in that way, a musical instrument that's outwardly bringing sound out and forward. That's another way of conducting this energy. So I see that around you. Now she wanted to know about the names of her guides, or is it specifically just about what I saw?
What you saw.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm sure if you
Let me get to the third thing that I see. Okay. So the third thing with gold is honey. Honey carries a lot of information and codes. Honey is very, very good for the human body to consume, except do not heat honey, guys. I know that all around the world, a gazillion people, I love to put honey in my tea. Please do not put honey in anything hot. You're destroying it. You're killing all the things that are in it that are good for you. Use some other sweetener. If you want honey, take a tablespoon of honey and put it right in your mouth. But of course, find true raw honey. 98% of what is in a store is not true raw honey. True raw honey is really cloudy most of the time. And I like the kind of honey that has the honeycomb still in it. Just take a bite of it, okay? Very good for your brain. The honey represents, interesting because we were talking about my card, the honey maker's card, which was about the precision that bees have in organizing collaboration in order to keep the hive going. The precision that bees have in collaboration to keep the hive going. Sacred geometry within the beehive. Researched a little bit of that as well. Okay. Get my spirit guide deck because there's amazing messages each day for you in that. Okay. Next.
All right. So this is from Mary.
Hi, Mary.
I'm really trying to get in touch with spirit team.
Mm.
I'm wondering who you are
Yeah.
and if I'm on the right track or am I just floundering around?
You're doing a little bit of floundering, I would say. Here's how I get people out of floundering. There's a couple of practical things I tell them to do. And they're usually in the house, getting the house organized in ways like going into cupboards or pantries or closets that you have not thrown away what you need to throw away. Do that. Going behind the electronics in your house where there's so many wires and cleaning those wires, untangling them and making them more streamlined and in order, like, you know, put them against the baseboard and put that little clip so that they're not all over the place and detangling wires anywhere. These are what it's called psychic feng shui to me. Okay. Because what it's doing is you're enacting on the outside in the practical world, 3D world, what needs to happen internally, which is your psychic senses connecting to your guides has to do with your inner network, your inner technology. So the keys to really, I want to say, empowering yourself in this area is, of course, stillness, quietude. That means that your wires aren't crossed. It means that there's no clutter in your brain. And so start by doing it on the outside. Look, sometimes you have to work from the outside to fix the inside. People go, work from the inside all the time. No, sometimes it's just about getting a haircut and you feel better. Sometimes it's about painting the walls and you feel better. Sometimes it's a new shirt that you realize, oh, that's the vibration I needed. And then you actually rise into that vibration from a physical thing. It's not always from the inside first. Sometimes it's from the outside first. So this is where you really get clear with yourself and out of floundering. Focus right now. Let me see here. You have a spirit guide working with you who's kind of a master gardener who's got like his hands in the soil. He's very like French, working with the wine and the grapes. He's had a big lifetime, many lifetimes of working in the vineyards and knowing when it's time for the wine to be ready and harvesting it and listening, smelling the air and knowing when it's going to rain and how to plow the field. And he's working with you. I don't know his name. Let's give him a name. What's the good French name? Don't say Jacques. Give me something else. Pierre.
I was just going to say that.
I'll be
must
back.
Psychic. Okay.
Oh.
So Pierre, let's give him a name.
Bonjour.
Exactly. And say to Pierre, Pierre, show me how to get more rooted and cut out the weeds. And then take a deep breath and allow him to just bring a feeling inside of you. This is how I connect more, is I allow what is unnecessary to fall away. And there is a part of when I do these readings my entire life, it's about I give it up to the universe. That's why I'm able to say things that I wouldn't normally say. Right? This doesn't come from a logic. I don't give advice, by the way, guys. Anytime I'm doing readings, I'm very conversational, but I'm not giving advice. Interestingly enough, sometimes as Riz, who's not giving, I don't know, is there a Riz that exists without being psychic? I don't know anymore. Kind of. I don't know, right? I don't even know anymore.
Sort of.
I'm
We're
just
never
saying
really
that
sure.
there's things that I give in readings that I'm surprised at later that I said because it's the guides who are making me say it. And I'm like, oh, I got to do that for myself. And you go, well, Riz, you're the one who said it in the reading. Why are you saying you got to do that for yourself? It's because when I'm in that space of giving a reading, it's a different kind of channeling. I do my trance channeling where I leave my body and allow the spirit guides to speak through me.
Tons of balloons floated up on the screen. when you
Wow.
did that.
Really?
Yeah. That
That's
was cool.
wild. And then there's this kind of channeling, which is I'm simply opening up my tunnel and allowing that energy to come through and flow towards you. Okay.
That
Wild.
fun. Oh, I
How does that
know.
happen?
Woohoo. So Lana
Mm-hmm.
would love to know of spirit guides. She thinks they're Native American, younger.
I will tune into one of them, but the first thing I want to tell you is that there is a beautiful tiger working with you. It's like with crystal green, like emerald eyes. That is the first thing that I see, Loana, the moment that she said your name. And so I have to say that first because that's who's really wants your attention. And this tiger is teaching you how to climb trees. What do tigers do? They grab their prey and they can go up trees, can't they? Can't they?
I probably can.
Yeah. I know. It's amazing that they can do that. Anyway, this tiger's eye, good stone for you. Tiger's eye, if you don't know about crystals that's a good stone for you to wear on your wrist. I'm asking Red Eagle about the Native American. So the younger one is a Pathfinder guide. The Pathfinder guides are guides who find the path. What they do is they kind of run up ahead. If you could imagine this, that there's a young kind of agile tribal member running up ahead to see, oh, where did the buffalo go? Where did the deer go? They seem to go this way. We should also go this way because that's going to be our food. Or there's water this way. We need to go there. We're really needing water. And he's the one also about where I keep getting resonance with you, Luana. Where do you want to be? Also, do you have any women's groups that you are involved in or circles of women that get together to talk? I feel that there's something in this area of life for you to work with women and just being that holding that space for them and initiating that kind of those healing conversations. And so this Pathfinder guide of yours is running up ahead to find either the space to do this, whether this is in your own home or another place, because he's like looking for places for you to do this and gathering the people who need to be around you. And for you to really, I think that you want to do that. I think there is a healer inside of you. I would love to know about that. Okay.
Mary, for some said she lives in 100 house and they have almost 3 acres. And she's been drawn to getting more plants. You had talked to her about gardening.
Oh, I did. Okay.
They did a lot of upgrades. They were cutting down old trees, like doing all kinds of stuff.
The gardener is helping her. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Christina would love to know if spirit guides.
By the way, Luana, I'm getting the kind of translation of the spirit guide's name. It's something like quiet wind or silent wind, something like that. That would be the kind of the translation. Okay. Next one. You just said it.
Second. Cassidy would like to know what guides are working.
Hi,
for her.
Cassidy. You have two very strong Hawaiian tribal, like king and queen guides working with you. What is the word for the love in Hawaii? Is it ohana? Like community? That's the word, right?
Hana means family.
Family. That's the word they're using with you. So they're like your spirit family. But it's like they're like a king and queen. And I don't know much about the Polynesian literal history, but it feels to me that there is some sort of royalty in that tradition, because it's coming through very beautiful and very strong now. And they're just kind of laying out rose petals for you. They're throwing flower. I don't know if these are roses, but these are like flower petals. What's the flower island in Hawaii? Is it Kauai? They call it the flower island. Okay. Cassidy wanted to know about the guides. So they're also telling me it would be good for you to have a beautiful wood carving totem, and they're going to lead you to it. And it's something that you literally can put on a table. It's not that this is this, when I talk about totems, look, totems are there to accentuate an energy that's already within you. It's not that that thing is here to be worshipped and that has the energy inside of it. No, these totems are activators. It's like eating a vitamin. The vitamin activates your own sense of wellness, okay? Our body also makes vitamins. Sometimes you need to supplement. So these totems and talismans also bring that, just to kind of give you a very quick definition of this. So their message to you is that they're going to lead you to this thing. It's going to put a smile on your face. You're like, oh, I know that's from them. And they're working within the areas of home, family, healing, and expanding your soul family. And that this is very important, actually, a very important part of you. More so than the outside material world, it's your feeling of security, safety, and togetherness, which is what you actually want. I hope that you have it. And if you don't have it, they're going to help you bring that into fruition now. So for you, it is how you can help yourself to connect to them is you can do things that are like getting friends together, making a dinner with them, getting a couple of people together to see how they're doing and say, let's come over and talk about things that are, what are you working on? What do you want to work on? What is it that do you need ideas? Let's all share some ideas with each other and help another person. In the old days, they used to call these things salons. Salons were when people would get together in the house to help each other creatively, and they all had to answer to one another. So they would get together, and then in a month, they would give everybody homework. Okay, so you're going to work on that book, right? You're going to write 10 pages. And then a month later, they're going to ask you, you get together again in the person's house and have some food and some things to drink. And then you're like, okay, so what have you got? Read it to the group. It's a way of being in a friendly way, holding each other accountable in your ohana. Okay. What is that?
That's Trisha with her pizza box.
Are we on video now? Everything's okay with the video?
Yeah, since we came back, we're fine.
Okay, great.
So we're done with the questions.
All right.
And so you get to talk to me now.
All right. How are you doing?
Well, you almost went a full 2 hours talking. Well,
I almost went a full 2 hours talking.
I technically talked in the beginning, but when you started doing your questions and answering questions,
Yeah,
that was it. I was just sat here. I could just go. I could just leave.
Where did you go?
Well, I had to refresh myself from the anger level that I have of how much
technology is so.
Yeah, I'm really, really upset.
Well, here's
because
Here's what I've been saying for a while, but now we're live on YouTube, so maybe we can get other people's opinions. I've always said, let's just get a technical director, and we hire this person who
So
comes
unrealistic.
and, well, you know, I like to make the unrealistic real, and so that's what I do.
I just don't want.
And they'll be handling all this.
It's, you know, here's the crazy part about this, and I know unless you're in it, you just don't know.
Yeah,
Sometimes it looks like it's my fault, but it's not.
it's not your fault.
Oh, I don't think anybody.
No, but I'm just saying that then when you don't have to deal with it, and look, you created the whole technical infrastructure of what people are experiencing on our podcast, right? They're not doing too bad. 500,000 subscribers is not too shabby. But then as you blow up, because baby, we blowing up, we add some team members, you know? We'll get a team member right over there. And it takes a little bit of it takes a great deal of the pressure off, because, you know, people get to do what they love. And some people really love to do technical stuff. That's why they have those jobs. And we'll hook them up. They'll get pizza and they'll be part of our official team. And we just do what we do, you know, because you launched it, you built it, and then you gotta have somebody else kind of like you delegated to them, and it'll be awesome. So don't worry.
I mean, it's my baby, you know.
Yeah.
But your baby
I'm
got
very
to, you know,
emotional
sometimes you
right
got to have a
now.
babysitter,
It's just the nanny.
because mama got to do other stuff now. You got to have a
Did
nanny.
you just say it's the nanny?
Yeah.
Oh my
It's our YouTube
God.
nanny.
Yeah, baby, I'm telling
Our
you.
live
Well,
feed.
I'm gonna cry right now.
Oh, no
Aw.
cry.
Yeah, don't cry.
Our precious angel cannot cry.
Look at all the chats rolling in right now. So guys,
No, don't keep talking.
what are we
Oh
gonna
my
do?
God, you don't have to keep talking.
What do you want to do?
Well, I just need to talk too, and I need to figure stuff out right now. So I just worked really, really hard at making this happen. And I upgraded this whole podcast myself. And it took, as you know, weeks and months and hundreds of hours and a lot of technical expertise and training. And I had to learn, and I had to crash course, and I had to
Yeah.
understand it. And I wanted to do it. I didn't want anybody to come in here because I knew I could do it. And I wanted to, not that I'm trying to prove something to myself, but I wanted to show that, I mean, I just know I have the technical know-how to do it because my mind works that way.
Right.
And, it's like I just move really fast, and then by the time I get somebody in here, like I've already talked to two or a couple people, you know, and they're like, "Well, you've already done everything." Like basically, I mean,
Well, you don't let
already.
anybody else tell you, but that part.
What do you mean?
Don't let anybody else tell you that when we need someone, we need someone. Yeah, they'll just they don't know what pops up when you do a live show, you know. But you did great. Honey,
It's
you
just
did
really
great.
hard. It's just really hard for me to let go of the reins. And then
It
on top
is.
of that,
When-
here's
man,
the
I'd be
thing.
happy if things
Here's
went
the
out of
thing.
control and give up the reins to somebody who
But
could
here's
do
the
it.
thing, you guys,
Yeah.
and you're tired of hearing about hot flashes, but it's just life. Okay. So I'm 52 and it's nonstop. So it makes me even more emotional because it's hard, you know, to be hot flashing and then still being technical and working and
Yeah.
doing everything we have to do. But what was the thing I was going to say about, I had a point about letting somebody come in here, but it was something else I was going to say and I lost my track. Anyway, it's about I think it's the menopause makes you like, I don't want to give in to it. That's really what it is. Like, I'm not going to give into it. I'm not going to give into it and go kick and scream and throw tantrums because I've had it for almost 10 years. It seems maybe 8 years, right? Because it's a 10-year cycle and I'm at the end. And I have things to do. I have a business to run. I travel around the world. I work hard. I do everything I do. Everything is just, you know, very meticulous.
Yeah.
And I have my children and everything. And I'm a businesswoman at the end of the day. And everything I want to do and everything I do is trying to be at the most professional levels.
You said doo-doo.
Well, Erica's going to listen to me.
What?
No.
I'm making an observation.
No.
Okay.
Be sensitive.
I am.
You need sensitivity training. Riz, you're showing your Gen X all over the place. That's the last thing. It's all Gen X, and it's way too Gen X for this.
You're holding an
freaking-
alien.
I don't care.
There's nothing more Gen X than that.
I'm sharing how I feel right now.
Feeling you.
Well, you can't be throwing jokes around.
Well, you know me.
No, I
You
don't. No, I don't know you.
You do know me.
I don't know
You don't know me.
I don't know you.
Riz
I
gets
don't
away with
know
everything
you.
because he makes me laugh, and I hate
I know,
it.
it's a secret
He makes me
weapon.
laugh when I'm in the middle of crying and
Yeah.
upset. He's constantly making me laugh, and I really hate it. It's like a secret weapon.
It
And I
is.
freaking
It's a
hate it.
superpower.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I
true.
want to be mad. I want to cry, and you just are freaking making me freaking laugh and cry at the same
Would you
time.
want? Do you want me to send you a pizza? Text me your
I
address.
hate it that he does this to me, and then I forget what I'm mad about. I hate
But
it.
seriously, text me your address.
So sick. Okay.
Aw.
Anyway,
Well,
so
everybody's been saying really loving, wonderful things.
thank you
We
guys.
love you and don't be.
They're telling you how much they love her.
And not you though.
I'll cry. I can cry. Hold on. Let me try.
Yeah, right.
Well, let me try.
Okay, try.
Give me
Try.
like a pin or something that I can.
No.
Stick
try.
myself with.
Cry on cue. Go.
Try and think of something sad. I'm
So
trying to think of your.
disturbing.
Let me think of Erica's career
It's
for a bit.
everybody's disturbing brother.
work
I
for
bet
you.
all of
You
you guys
should
have a
say
brother
that.
like this.
Then I should definitely cry.
What are they saying? I left my glasses in the bedroom. What
They're
are they saying?
I don't know how you can be married to Riz. He's such a horrible.
Wait, what?
Someone's gonna get banned.
Wait, what? Oh no.
You won't get banned? I've wanted to threaten a banishment for so long in my life, where I could have a position where I could ban someone from something. You want to get banned?
Oh, you just like saying the word.
You want to get banned?
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 Oh my god.
You exiled me from the kingdoms.
I will ban you. I would love to ban you.
She was banished from the kingdom. So let me see. What are some? Jessica says hot flashes got me at 4 a.m. this morning and couldn't get back to sleep. Suck.
They suck bad.
Colleen said feeling it all. Patricia says I'm 52. I just went on HRT for the same reason. I wanted myself back and wanted off the roller coaster. I didn't pay to get on. It's helping me so much. Jen says love your vulnerability.
Who said that?
Thank you.
Jen,
Said what?
love your vulnerability.
She's probably talking to me.
I
It's definitely
I
not
thought I heard
Riz.
you say, Riz, I love your vulnerability. And I'm like, hell
one
no.
is saying
Hell
that on
no.
this broadcast right now.
Hell no.
Thank you, Jen.
She did not say Riz, right?
No, she's talking to you.
Here's the thing.
Oh,
I
God.
try. Okay, this is what I was going to say. I just remembered. I try to keep everything very like neat and orderly and tidy and so professional and clean.
And
And
non-dramatic.
And I could never keep it under control ever. It always busts at the seams.
The
It's like,
psychic pizza party is wild. No, seriously.
I could never. I
is
could
wild.
never. And you know what's really crazy is Alex, who you guys probably saw in our last. I did a show with my daughter Alex this last couple days
I know
ago.
your daughter, Alex.
Our daughter Alex.
She's the one that lives in the house.
So
That girl over there
I
in the room down there.
did. Now I forgot what I was going to
Riz.
say. I just give up. I give up. Riz.
Let's talk more about my vulnerability.
I haven't seen
God.
it yet this episode.
See, I forgot what I was going to say because that's part of it. That's part of menopause. You guys are
I'm
seeing
about
it
to
in
get
action.
banished.
You're gonna get-
Riz gave
I
me
will
the-
ban you.
He gave me the banned look. Oh, I just want to say on behalf of Riz and myself that we could not do this without you.
Mm-hmm.
That,
Because we don't know
This
any
was-
of the passwords.
well, I actually know the password,
Oh.
but you have really steered this ship the entire time, and this podcast exists because of you.
You know, we're gonna ring the bell for you, honey.
Yeah.
On the worst podcast day I've
Do you
had.
know this alien died
It's
2 hours
okay.
ago? It's a dead alien. He stinks. Let's make a proper burial for him. the Sasquatch. But look, good news is Sasquatch is alive and well. Yeah. That's it, guys. And
Oh, yeah?
as we said in the Gen
When
X
he
days,
decides to, it's
we
over.
have 4 minutes left.
it's been real.
Not done. We decide when we're done. Nice. Not you.
Okay, I know what I want. Here's what I'm gonna do because Riz has
I'm looking in the background of
Interrupt-
Trisha's. You know what I do when people send me
interrupted me
pictures?
consistently.
When
Riz,
people,
shh,
This
zip it,
entire
zip it.
20 minutes.
I'm looking at
Zip it.
Trisha's
No,
picture.
15
No.
minutes actually.
And
He
she has-
interrupted me.
She has
No,
magnetic
Riz,
alphabets on her
consistently.
fridge.
Riz,
I
Look.
can't even get a
No.
thought out.
Did
no,
you see this?
It's not your turn.
Look, remember those? See, that caught her attention for a second because it went back to her childhood. Just for a second, did you see that?
It did, but-
Wow.
Trisha has magnetic alphabets in different
Riz,
colors on her fridge.
No. Hey, oh, how are you? What
And
are
it's-
you doing?
I'm
right
in
now?
shock right now.
And it's spelling
He's
out,
out of control.
It's spelling out a satanic prayer. Trish, that's sick. I'm kidding.
So-
I'm kidding.
Okay.
She spelled it all wrong.
Okay. So thank you very much. Can you give me 5 seconds to just gather my thoughts for a second? Okay. So I was gonna ask everybody, those of you who have been on the show and watching us for a long time, I mean to say, tell us, if you would like right now, what are the favorite things that you like about our Psychic Sunday podcast, primarily?
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
I like to know that.
I'd like to know. We've never asked you guys. I would like to know, what is the thing? Some people have said they wait for the crazy moments. Some people have said they love the readings. What's the number one thing for you? Everybody's different. Or like, what's the thing that you guys tune in for? What is it that you like? Some shows I know are more intense than others. Some are full of information. Some are falling apart at the seams, whatever it is that's happening. So I'm just curious to hear from you guys on how you feel. And I don't have my glasses because I left in the other room and Erica won't get them. So
I
can
missed
you
that message.
read it out to me what they say?
Yes, when they start saying
Okay.
hello out or live.
And if you guys are interested in this merch, I also
yeah,
created and
guys,
made these
check
merches.
that out.
This is a fun way to get in a good mood when you're at home and you just want to just feel like we're with you in your kitchen
That's
table.
right. When you have pizza, you
makes you-
drink out of this with us.
Yeah. So just go to the merch section underneath the video and
I
you'll see
love
it.
the colors. They're so bright and so
Okay,
good.
ready?
Yeah.
And wait. And since we're talking about merch, I made a bunch of these.
You got the cushion,
Got the cushion. It's a cool t-shirt.
Psychic Pizza Party t-shirt.
There's-
Well, look at mine. I got mine.
And there's a whole bunch of other merch and we've just been making fun merch stuff.
Mhm.
So anyway, if you guys are interested in that, but yeah, I'd like to hear. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. T says the spirit shout outs.
Yeah.
Amanda says the laughs are so abundant. Linda says Riz and
Wait, go
Lady
slow.
O.
Take your time. Yeah.
Riz, Lady O, and Erica. Jen says feels like we're hanging out. Tuti says I love the energy here and how real you guys are. I tune in for all three of you lovely people on the chat. Cassidy says even the tech stuff is so relatable. Christine says I love the chaos. LOL. Kathy Arnott says it's kicked back and I love your love for each other. Perlita says how authentic you guys are. The funny moments, everything.
Thank you, Perlita.
Vanda says the realism is great. Amy says, I honestly can say I love everyone because everyone is you. Jessica says, I'm here for the community.
Aw.
Mary says, I love the quirky vibes. I love the bit of chaos. You guys are the bomb diggity.
Thank you guys. So sweet. It's so
Wow.
fun to know
It's-
that.
It's still coming in.
Oh.
Pauline says the authenticity, the laughter, the unity.
Aw.
Carla says, I love the vibe, the talks, the teachings, the friends. Glorianne says, the party energy, the shout outs. Paul says, your energy together is so uplifting and I'm always learning something. Nuki
Thank
says,
you.
I like the down to earth, your authenticity, bloopers and all. Rogue says, the fact that it's live, your realness, the shout outs, Beetlejuice.
You know, we might have to bring. I think we're gonna. Am I bringing
You
Beetlejuice
guys-
back this year?
You guys,
Have to.
I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, and I think I started a tradition. How can we just do it just one time?
Oh my God, we have to
right?
bring
He
it
has
back.
to come back.
Oh yeah,
All
I
right.
think we have to do Beetlejuice again, you guys.
And I got some surprises for this Halloween.
Oh yeah, we have some good ones. Well, this was very sweet, and I could just keep reading. And I
Yeah.
just want to say thank you guys for letting me break down. After 2 years, almost 500,000 subscribers, it's been a long journey, and we try to keep the channel going with over 1,000 videos. We have just partnered with the producer, who's just starting to put our show out on audio for Apple and Spotify. We have some of our
Yeah.
older shows,
Mhm.
but we already have like 25,000 downloads, which is really great.
Yeah.
And she just put it up on Monday,
Maybe
so
we'll
that's a
fit-
really
is there
good
a link
find.
for our audio podcasts?
I personally wouldn't put it out yet because it's some of our oldest shows, starting
There's
from
some
the very
gems in
beginning.
those.
No,
Oh.
but I mean, like even the show when we first got started,
The first Mystics
Mystic
podcast, like from
first
3 years ago.
Yeah.
We did a short run of the Mystics podcast on video.
You'll see it in our channels here if you want to
Yeah.
check it on our front
Like
page.
3 years ago, we
have
did
another
it. We did
channel.
like 10 episodes.
Yeah.
That stuff's on audio, but there's some good stuff. Like I remember one of those episodes was like our favorite 5 spiritual movies, and then
Yeah.
you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, guys, thank you for hanging in there with us tonight with
Yeah.
all the craziness. You guys were just a troop. I don't know.
Seriously.
You've been really great.
Yeah.
And thank you for helping me feel better. And I guess I really needed that. So thank you. And thank you, Erica and Riz. I don't know if I can thank you yet, but